Japan is an island country in East Asia. In the bordered by Sea of Japan, in Japan there is almost 7,000 islands with 5 main islands comparing 97% of the country's total land area of 377,000 square kilometers. Japan is officially divided into 47 prefectures and traditionally into 8 regions. In this video, I will share you the interesting facts of Japan. There are more seniors than kids. A pretty sad fact about Japan because it's actually big problems and there's lack of childbirth. The people don't have time or money to have a family in today's Japanese society, and this has led to a situation where there are more seniors than children. 2. Animated Japanese film and television show accounts for 60% of the world's animation-based entertainment. So successfully in animation in Japan, that there are almost 130 voice acting schools in Japan countries. 3. Raised floor helps indicate when to take off slippers or shoes. At the entrance to a home in Japan, the floor will usually be raised about 6 inches. Indicate you should take off your shoes and put on slippers. If their house is a totem metro, its floor may be raised onto 2 inches. Indicate you should take off your slippers. Japan feels very safe in general. They say you could leave your wallet on the floor of a busiest metro and come back half an hour to still find it there. 5. Japanese trains are among the world's most punctual. Their average delay is just 80 seconds. 6. Square watermelons are grown by Japanese for carrying and store. Most interesting thing is there are more pets than children. 8. Japanese birthday rate is so low that adult diapers are sold more than baby diapers. In Japan, there are most vending machines in the world. There are huge amount of vending machines, around 5.52 million vending machines. Sometimes the trains in Japan so crowded. Railway staff are employed to claim passengers inside. If anyone suicides in Japan by jumping in front of a train, the family of the deceased will be charged a dispute fee. 11. In Japan, there is a crying sumo contest where wrestlers compete to see who can make a baby cry first. 12. In Japan, non-smoke areas are often difficult to find in restaurants, including family restaurants. 13. To clean is a part of education in many schools. 14. More than 1.5 thousand earthquakes in the year. Luckily, most of them are smaller size. 15. Fruit is one of the best gifts they give on another fruits. 60. Japanese people are working more than any other country in the world, and working days are long. The employees take a power nap at work to recharge, get energy. 2 types of Japanese wear such as kimonos and wrestler clothing. The clothing shows the Japanese culture. Sushi is the best known Japanese food around the world. The economy of Japan is highly developed free market economy. Approximately 2/3 of the country's terrain in mountains and heavily forested, with less than 1/6 being stable for agriculture use. Consequently, Japan is among the most densely populated and urbanized countries in the world, with over 90% of its population living in the urban areas. The largest of those is the Greater and Tokyo areas, which is the most populous metropolitan area in the world and home to more than 38 million people. Japan is the world's 11th most populous country with its population of 126.2 million, of which 98% are ethnically Japanese. The country is often known by land of the rising sun.